Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the D&D podcast. As you see, my co-host Dallas Johns is joining us, ladies and gentlemen. And today, we are going to talk about one of his favorite teams, ladies and gentlemen.
One of my favorite teams, but anyway.
Texas A&M. But before this, I just want to get this out the way. I hope everybody is washing their hands,
safe out
being
there.
safe out there,
and calm, and
self quarantine yourself. If you got it, please quarantine yourself. Please stay away from people,
or just do it anyway.
Yeah, just do it anyway, and
for at least 15 days.
Yes, and please go get tested. You know, there's a lot of people just going to get tested just to see what they have. I'm thinking about getting tested for real myself to see do I have the coronavirus, but I doubt it. I ain't been around nobody with coronavirus.
I know, but nowadays everybody's just getting it.
Yeah.
Like, though, I mean, they don't even know how they got it. They just got it.
Yeah, they just got it. So stay safe, wash your hands, and just stay safe out there. Go buy up as much toilet tissue.
No, don't do that.
As
kill
much
us
as you
at
guys
the stores. But we want to talk about that. There ain't no sports on TV. NBA's gone. NASCAR is gone. Every sport, NHL, you name it. But so that's why we're here. We're going to talk about some sports because we know free agency is still ongoing. A lot of big names moving here, moving there in the NFL. We're just going to bring that up first. And biggest move of the 2 days was Tom Brady.
Yup, Brady has decided to go to
Tampa
Bay Buccaneers. Goodbye, Jameis Winston, and in Tom Brady.
Jameis Winston is free agent.
Yep.
They're wondering where he's going to go.
Jameis Winston, he's got some talent, but the only thing that's knocking on him is he turns the ball over too much. That's the only problem. He just turns it over too much. His decisions as a quarterback. So that's pretty much it.
What do you think? You think the Buccaneers are going to go from 7-9 to 8-8? Some people are going to say that.
Look, they got some weapons, though. I think with Brady, I think I think they will win a Super Bowl with Brady there. It won't be this year.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be this year. It'll probably be the year after that. I say 2021. That's when they're going to win the Super Bowl because I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl.
Do you think Belichick will retire when he sees Brady win?
No. Belichick is not going to retire. Belichick's mission now is to beat Tom Brady. That's his mission.
Well, who's he going to do it with, Jared?
Yeah, I told you what he's going to do. Listen, New England's going to tank the year, get a high pick in the draft and draft.
I think they're going to trade up and get Burrow.
Burrow?
That is or Tua.
Tua is going to the Dolphins. I think and everybody's talking about the Dolphins. The Dolphins has really did a good job in this trade. They really have. If you look at some of the stuff that they got, they really did a good job. All they need is a quarterback. So Tua will probably be in Miami, a great place to play because it's Miami for personal reasons. But anyway,
and Cam Newton.
That's hey, look, I want Cam Newton to succeed for some reason. I want him to win a Super Bowl. I want him to win a Super Bowl. It just hurts to see him it's hurt me.
It hurts us Auburn fans out here the most because you go to one Super Bowl and then you just get your dreams crushed after that.
It just hurts, man. I like Cam though. I mean, Cam is that guy, man. Cam Newton. He to me, Dallas. He just need a fresh start.
I think he'll go to LA.
The Chargers, I think he would too. I would.
Now that would be lethal. Newt, Cam, Melvin
Gordon,
Kelvin Benjamin.
But yeah, Phillip Rivers went to the Colts.
I knew that. I had that coming. He said they're gonna wait on Andrew.
Yeah, I still think the plan is to wait on. He only signed a 1-year deal. I do think Andrew Luck is coming back to the league.
They're gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Colts is another one of my favorite teams. But I just don't like Phillip Rivers. I just never really liked his game, his style.
You're an offensive guy.
His game, I'm more.
Dallas will have a plan.
Athletic.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think
Which I don't. There's nothing wrong with old style quarterback.
But do you think though, like he's the last of the pro style quarterbacks in the league though? Like
Aaron
Brett
Rodgers
Favre is
the last
gone.
one. I think, and Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
It's Brees. It's Brady, Brees, Aaron, Phillip Rivers.
Those are the four still in the league.
I mean, I wouldn't call Cam Newton a pro style.
Yeah, hell no, he ain't a pro style quarterback.
But
can't.
Jarrett Stidham's gonna try to be a damn pro style quarterback. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's the NFL news.
That's NFL. We don't know about NBA. If NBA is gonna start with the playoffs.
Yeah, but bro, I was surprised that KD got the corona. KD has the corona. Like, I was so surprised. Like, damn. Like,
and I'm thinking, but he got over it one day.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking, like I said today, just start the NBA up. Start the NBA back.
Start the NBA back.
But obviously they can't because Donovan Mitchell still has it. Yeah. Rudy Gobert got over it. And there's 4 other Brooklyn Nets players that have it. Spencer Dinwiddie has it.
Yeah, but the NCAA, bro, I was reading on this. They're trying to give eligibility for seniors to come back next year. You think they should let the seniors that were this year, kind of be like 5th year seniors, and I don't know if we can come back for the senior year because there's not going to be a March Madness.
Oh yeah.
NCAA basketball is officially over.
They already granted it. They already granted that.
That's
fine. They didn't get to play. They didn't play.
Yeah, but if you're a top tier pick that you're gonna get a pick high in the draft, you're not gonna go.
Well then, yeah, there we go.
You'll go to the NBA. So that's really it on the news side. But I like NASCAR. I heard that they're gonna do theirs. Like they're gonna stay on schedule, bro. They're not gonna change.
But they already postponed this weekend's race for Talladega, so gave everybody a refund and stuff like that. So
one of my let me do a shout out. I have to shout out my boy Dale Jr. He's expecting his second child, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to jail. Can we put Dallas on your podcast or your racing podcast? Please do. All right, Dale, if you're going to watch this one day, put Dallas on your podcast.
So.
Oh.
So we're going to get to the meat and the potatoes of this episode. We're going to continue our SEC teams. We're going to do Texas
your
A&M.
Boys.
They're not my boys, but they're something. The Texas A&M Aggies. We did Tennessee last week. My family was ecstatic. I picked them to be in the playoff. Well, not my other cousins because they're Auburn fans. Because they're like, no. But, I got one cousin that's a Vols fan. I had to do that for him. I had to tell him they're going to go to the playoffs. So, will they going to make it? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know about all that.
But A&M, their schedule is so easy, they could probably go to the playoffs.
But look, I got these questions for you, bro.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna pick one. Kelly Mond, you think he is an elite status, bro?
He's got if he can make smart decisions, and if he can.
So you do think? Welcome back. You do think Kelly Mond is elite?
I'm not gonna go that far.
But
he's good.
But I mean, you've been saying you've been saying that you feel like A&M's shortcomings is on defense. Because you've been saying that for a pretty good while, and I religiously
stop nobody.
Yeah, me and I said I still think it's Kelly Mond. If you pick to go to have a really good year, I know you're right, but I think you at least gotta have a quarterback. I don't think Kelly Mond is a Jimbo Fisher type of quarterback. I don't think I can Jimbo to me, he's not had a Cam Newton type of quarterback. That's what Jimbo wants, a Cam Newton type of quarterback. And Kelly Mund, like you said, I'm not saying I don't like Kelly Mund. I just saying he doesn't perform in big games. Like he has shortcomings in big games. So that's just what I'm saying. Okay, another stat I was reading. Beating ranked opponents. I gotta go. Gotta find it.
Beating how many ranked opponents they beat?
Beating ranked opponents.
Oh, they have to?
They have lost all 5 games in the regular season during ranked opponents. And they got beat 50-7 against, LSU. So the goal for them, so if they're worthy of going to the playoffs and they can't beat ranked opponents, so how are they picked to win a national championship if you can't beat ranked opponents?
Which they gotta go to Auburn, to South Carolina.
They have lost all 5 games in the regular season against ranked opponents. So how can you be worthy?
For some reason, they don't play LSU.
How are you worthy, in my opinion, of being, say, okay, you guys have the most easiest schedule in the league, and you guys can't beat ranked opponents. When you're gonna have to go to Auburn, you gotta come to Alabama this year, the state of Alabama, because you gotta go to Auburn, you gotta go to Alabama.
That I don't think they can win the games they need to win, really. Which they could just shock the world and pull LSU, but who knows? What I wanted to talk about mostly was Jimbo. Like, do you think he's the right head coach for A&M?
Dallas, you paying the man, or you're not paying the man.
I'm not paying him.
A&M, bro, they're paying this man $75 million for 10 years to win a national championship. You're not gonna pay a coach $75 million. If Jimbo, at least, if you're gonna pay a guy $75 million, you better win at least 3 or 4 national championships in those 10 years. Or he can get fired. And,
Look
Texas got those boosters.
Look at Gus getting paid second to what?
Yeah, but Gus
has better chance of winning.
I would say Gus will have a better chance of winning the national championship before Texas A&M. But do you like Jimbo though? Are you a Jimbo fan? To me, he's a better case. I think okay, let's argue this. Your boy Gus. Jimbo's a better play caller than Gus though. Oh my God.
I don't think so.
What? What? Hold on now. Let's pump the
Jimbo has one national.
Did I say that? Did I say that? I did not say that. I wasn't even going to bring that up.
What is the standards we're going on here?
Play calling. Jimbo's a better play caller than Gus. The reason, okay, you want to tell the reason why?
Offense coordinator at Alabama?
No, I didn't say all that.
Because he won that championship.
No, I didn't say all that. This is the reason why I'm saying
Jimbo's a good play call. Don't get me wrong.
But Jimbo's better than Gus because Jimbo ain't gonna pull a quarterback in the middle of a game and say you threw 2 picks. I'm gonna go get this guy off the bench and come in here and play. Jimbo's consistent. Gus ain't consistent.
Gus is learning his lesson.
I'm saying
that's one thing we do have a problem with Gus is consistency.
Okay. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at consistency. And see, Gus ain't gonna wait till the big games to start coaching the big games. A&M can't win them, but at the end of the day,
I hate. I'll save all my Auburn shit on.
Okay, and then you want to talk about if you want to break up that national championship game, when that team up though, and who was calling the plays? Okay,
we were up 28-3.
Okay, so what happened? All right, then. So what happened?
It was our defense that year.
Okay, then. Well, you got to score some points, too. You stopped scoring, too, didn't you there, Gus? You and Matt Bean, I need to have Matt Bean on the show. You and Matt Bean. But do you think?
That's why Chad Morris is calling the plays.
Okay, all right, let's see. I'm gonna save all that for the show at Auburn. But do you think like can they at least get 10 wins? Last year went.
Now, see, people predicted A&M, Alabama, Florida, and LSU to tie. No, Alabama, Florida, A&M, Georgia to all have a 3-way tie or 4-way tie, 10-2.
But can they win 10 games? Though can they win 10 games?
They can.
Okay.
But the games like at Auburn, at Alabama, that's just too much.
They do play LSU this year.
It just ain't showing on my thing.
I had a question. I'm since we're talking schedule. Do you know for them to win 10 games, bro? They win all their games. These are the games: Alabama, Auburn, and LSU. If you put wins on all of their games, which they're winnable, out of these 3 games right here, these are the 3 biggest games of their season right here because they're gonna win everything else. Are they gonna go 1-3, 3-1, or 3-0?
I'm gonna say something. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna go. They're gonna go 1-3. Finally.
Yeah, but can they win? They haven't won 10 games since my boy Johnny was there. So can they? You said they're gonna go what? What'd you say again?
Between Alabama, Auburn, and LSU, they're only gonna. I'll give them the LSU game.
So they're going 1-3.
But I don't. That's a tough stretch for
even
them to beat LSU.
I think they're gonna go. Man. For some reason, I think, and I have the right to change my mind, but for some reason, I think that A&M is gonna beat Auburn this year. For some reason, I just think they're gonna beat Auburn this year. I don't know why. They're gonna beat Auburn this year for some reason. I think Jimbo said, "Listen, because you can get beat by Auburn for so long. At the end of the day, like you're gonna have to beat them sooner than later."
I don't think Gus is going. In my mind, Gus, the 2 teams he ain't gonna let beat him is Arkansas and A&M, because that's where he's from, Texas and Arkansas.
And I do agree with you. I think if they do anything, they'll be LSU. But for some reason, I don't know why. I just think A&M was gonna beat Auburn and then lose to Alabama by a close one. But that's just the outlook on A&M. Why did you pick A&M, man?
I just been wanting to talk about them. I've been thinking about them. Like I saw, because everybody they're just like it's a weird situation. Like you got this national champion coach, and they're paying him all this money, but they're going 8-5.
That sounds like an Auburn problem, ain't it? But
Same. It's like they're mirror opposites.
But I have a question. If they don't make the playoffs, the next biggest bowl is the Sugar Bowl. You think they'll go to the Sugar Bowl? Because they're going to put the SEC team in the Sugar Bowl. It's kind of like out-large because they do play in January.
But A&M.
You think they'll go to the Sugar Bowl?
Yeah, it'll be between A&M, Georgia, Florida. One of those 3.
So that means for A&M to go to the Sugar, that means Georgia's going to have like an 8-5 year.
Are they going to have that with Jamie Newman?
We don't know.
But that's all we got. Is that all we have?
That's it, bro. Who for next week? It's still on you, bro. It is still on you. I
want to talk about those crawfish eating people down there in LSU.
We're going to go to Hot Texas and then we got to go back down to the...
Because I want to talk about Ed Orgeron. I want to talk about what he's going to do, because that's another tough cookie to crack.
Well, I guess we'll be going down to the bayou. Let's gas
Talk
up
about
the...
them. Go Tigers. Them Tigers down there.
I guess we'll talk about the national
Which
defending
every
champions.
time he beats Auburn, he says F them. So, which he said F Bama this year. So, Ed told everybody out there to rewatch the national championship if you want to watch football, especially when they beat Clemson. He made sure he talked about that on the news.
Yeah, I think Dabo just let him off the hook.
Dabo looked defeated in that national championship, didn't he?
No,
He did when he had the interview.
I think
His look on his face.
I think
he knew he was gonna lose that game.
I think when LSU had came down and scored, that was it. Because Clemson was still in the game, bro. Like they were still in the game. All Clemson really needed was the ball.
The refs didn't call holding. Even in that game, holding. LSU was doing everything, getting all the calls, and just like the refs basically said, "Here you go, LSU. Here's your national championship."
And
it's like that in every Auburn LSU game. Something goes wrong, but stay tuned for next week. Be safe out there.
We'll see y'all down there in Bayou.